She lived life the way she wanted to and made her dreams come true.
Hello, beautiful Aries. I'm Trini, and welcome to your general tarot reading for Aries Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of May. We're going to take a look at overall energy with spiritual guidance. I'll lay a Celtic cross spread. We'll also look at love, money, and career, and I'll close with a spirit animal card. Now, before I start pulling all those cards, I love to play a healing tone to raise your vibration and make sure that you're nice and relaxed and open to receive all of the wonderful messages that universe has for you. Messages of love, peace, power, protection, and healing. So beautiful, Aries, go ahead and take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Release any tension that you feel in your body. Allow any fears, doubts, or worries to melt away. Know that this is your time. I see truth, I hear truth, I know truth, and I speak truth. So must it be on all dimensions. Ashe. Alright, Aries, I'm going to go ahead and link up above. I have a new ASMR channel, so if you are interested in that, go ahead and click and subscribe. If it's not your thing, that's cool. Alright, let's go ahead and see what message Divine has for you. Prosperity lies ahead. Ashe. You had one other, step out of your comfort zone. So I feel like in order for you to grasp this opportunity, for you to really take advantage of this prosperity, this abundance that is right there, I feel like it's going to require you to do something that might feel a little bit uncomfortable, a little bit out of your norm. It might involve trying something new or stepping up and doing something that you normally wouldn't do, okay? I'm feeling like for those of you who are very creative, it might be something that's a little bit different, you know, whether it's on social media or if it's at work, something that would involve you stepping into a role, maybe a leadership role that you had not considered before. But you know, Aries, you have that initiative, you have that leadership within you, that confidence. And so you can do it. You can do it. Don't let anybody talk you out of it. Okay. I posted about something very similar today on Instagram. So that message may have been for you, where, you know, when there's a new opportunity, make sure that you're keeping it close to you for a while. Don't involve a whole lot of people. And if someone has been in your ear sort of talking you out of stepping into a new area or trying something different or stepping into a new role, don't let them do that. Okay? So keep things on the hush for a while because you don't want to let in other people's energy, especially if it's going to bring you down. Okay, so nurture your energy and make sure that you are keeping some things private and personal. Those new opportunities that are coming to you, keep that personal until it's time to share it. Once you're more confident and you're feeling good about it, then you can share it. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and lay a Celtic cross spread for you to see what energies are impacting you right now and for the month of May. Looking like it's gonna be a good month for you, Aries. Some new opportunities for abundance and prosperity. Okay, so for your current situation, you have Knight of Ariel. Yes, absolutely. This is about getting things done, okay, when there's opportunity. And sometimes, like, you might find that you're feeling a little bit stagnant, that you're feeling like, oh, I don't know if I want to try this. I don't know if I want to try something new. I don't know if I want to move forward, but it is for you, okay, these new opportunities. Make a very detailed plan, okay? So make sure that you're planning, make sure that you are considering all of your options that are on the table. That's what I keep getting is options. There are different options. Okay, so consider those options and don't be afraid to try something new. For your current conflict, you've got King of Gabriel, which is King of Wands. Yeah, keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others, and experience that leads to success. You might be feeling like you're lacking experience, but that's something that you're feeling. It's not that anyone around you would notice that. It's something that it's a thought that you're having that if you allowed it to, it could sort of like take you away from that opportunity or make you think that you are not deserving of something that you absolutely are deserving of. Okay, so confidence is key here. For your basis, you've got 9 of Ariel. It's pentacles all over the place, Aries. I don't even know what to say. Oh my gosh. Your dreams are fulfilled. So this is about you understanding, and this is the basis of everything that you're going through. Divine is showing you that you do deserve good things. I feel like you've had to sacrifice a lot, and in many cases there have been some really wonderful things that you have sort of foregone. You have gone without those things. You have chosen not to seek certain opportunities because you sacrificed that time and that energy in order to give it to someone else, to be responsible, to fulfill your obligations. But Divine wants you to know, your higher self wants you to know and to understand that you are absolutely deserving of wonderful things. Okay? Also, hard work leads to great success. So if you're feeling unmotivated, just know that the hard work that you put in is going to lead to those manifestations that you are looking for. For your past, you've got the World. And I feel like here, something came full circle, something came to a close. And this could have been that you stepped away from a relationship. You may have stepped away from some drama in your life, a toxic situation. And so the success, the prosperity that is coming to you now is because you have chosen to turn away from toxicity. You have chosen to put your spiritual well-being, your mental well-being, your physical well-being first. You have made that your goal. And so when you did that, and I feel like it was difficult because those situations are always difficult at first, right? But when you did that, you opened doors to new opportunities that are coming to you now. All right. What did I say? Ariel, or in this deck, Pentacles are Ariel, Archangel Ariel, but Pentacles everywhere. So for your present, you have 6 of Ariel, and that is about reciprocity, okay? Your material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, that's that reciprocity there. So whereas before you had situations and relationships that were very draining, that were very toxic, you're going to find that now doors are opening for you to both give and receive. And sometimes that can feel very different, right? Because you may have been used to those toxic connections where it was like you were giving and giving and giving and giving. But now it's a new day. And so this reading is really just reassurance that you deserve it. You deserve all the goodness. So open up to it and don't talk yourself out of it. Because sometimes we can do that, right? Like, oh, it's too good to be true. No, it's true. It's true because you have earned it. For your future, you have 8 of Gabriel, which is 8 of Wands. Yeah, so that makes sense because with all of these opportunities, there's going to be a lot of communication. You might feel a little bit, well, I would say this is a heads up. Try to avoid feeling overwhelmed. If you feel overwhelmed because messages are coming in, people are communicating with you, I feel like this is about increased business. If you are a business owner or just simply opportunities in your career, that leads to a lot of communication, a lot of buzz, and so you can sometimes feel a little bit drained by that, but I feel like in this case it's going to be energizing. So that's on the positive end of the spectrum. Lots of communication can either feel very draining and like don't mess with me right now, I'm not feeling it, or it can be kind of like, okay, this is good, I'm in it, let's go. And so I feel like this is going to be very energizing for you. But if you do feel like it gets overwhelming, just step back and say, you know what, I need a couple hours, I need a day to myself, and then you can pick it up and get to those emails or those messages or those comments or whatever the next day. Okay, but you have to take your time. Okay, so give yourself time. There's no need to put pressure on yourself. Okay. All right, for your power, you have solutions, success that comes from objective compromise, self-control, and patience. This is about temperance. So I see this especially for those of you who are stepping into a position of leadership where you are able to see both ends of the spectrum, being very objective, very clever, very wise. And I feel like this could be related to that Eight of Gabriel, that Eight of Wands, where it's like people might be coming to you for advice. People might be coming to you for some wisdom. And you might look around and be like, why are you coming to me with this? It's because they see this energy in you. This is your power. You have temperance, you have patience, and you have a very objective nature right now where you're able to see things from a very neutral point of view. Okay, and that comes as a result of your healing work that you've been doing, where you're not jaded, you're not coming from a place of anger and bitterness. You know, they are sensing this peaceful nature about you, and they're going to be drawn to that. So that's why with that Eight of Gabriel, you might need to kind of step back and say, wait a minute now, I need my time now. Like, time out. Don't be afraid to take a time out if people are coming to you for advice and connection. For the people around you, you have Four of Gabriel, Four of Wands. So somebody's ready to celebrate. I mean, this is the wedding card, and I feel like this is that energy here. There may be someone around you. It could be a friend or a family member who's really contemplating marriage, but we'll get into love in a minute. But I feel like this also could be someone who is very seriously considering stepping up their commitments. Okay, so you may be involved with someone who is very serious about having a stronger commitment. Okay, but yeah. For hopes and fears, you got Leap of Faith, which is the Fool card. So that makes perfect sense because this is about new beginnings, and this is about new opportunities and allowing yourself to walk a new path that you may not be so familiar with, but that's okay because it's time for it. Okay, so just know that fear always sets in when there's something great that's on the way. It's sort of like a test, you know, like how badly do you want this? Is your will stronger than your fear? And Aries, I know that is something that you have. You have a strong will. And if you're feeling like you're struggling with that right now, just know that energy is within you. Okay, you do have a strong will, and you can tap into that at any time. And something that would help with that is some healing for the solar plexus. That will really help you to strengthen your confidence. Go outside and soak up the sun's rays, because that is related to the solar plexus energy as well. And that's going to help to energize you and to strengthen that confidence that you have, that masculine energy. It's masculine energy, that sun energy. And yeah, just to know that you are ready for what lies ahead of you. Okay, you are ready. And okay, Aries, I can't with you right now. Oh my goodness. So for your outcome, you have the Empress. Oh God. I wasn't looking at that. But yeah, okay, so the Empress. Creativity is rewarded. Fertility, abundance, prosperity. That's what your outcome is. And I feel like right now it's just a matter of trusting it. Just trust that you are destined for greatness. Trust that you are destined for prosperity. You were born to become prosperous, okay? That is your birthright. And so don't allow anyone to make you think that that's not what you deserve, okay? You absolutely deserve every bit of prosperity that's coming to you and every bit of goodness. All right, we're going to pull a love card. Well, that was quick. Okay, you got quality time. I just posted that the other day on Instagram. I love this card. So that's about spending quality time together, taking time. And you know, the thing about this is like really shutting everything else down when it's time to connect. Okay. You know, and Aries, I know, you know, you have that individualistic nature about you, and so that is so important, and that can actually help you to have a healthier relationship, because you know, when you feel like you need somebody all the time, sometimes that can go to the left. But as an Aries, you already have that nature about you that like you are in your comfort zone when you're on your own, but allow yourself to connect. And when you are connecting with your person, enjoy that time. You know, let it be about your enjoyment. Let it be about your enjoyment, and as well as connecting and enjoying that quality time together. I'm gonna pull a conflict. Oh, 3 cards came right out. Ashe. Okay, conflict, lesson, and outcome. So the conflict is 6 of Pentacles. So in your love connection, you may be feeling like, and that's so funny because you had 6 of Pentacles before for the present. So I'm really feeling like this is a thing right now, but this is more in your relationship. You might be feeling like there's a lack of balance, a lack of reciprocity. You may have been feeling like things have been like, I feel like it's like y'all just haven't been on the same page lately. Okay. For your lesson, you've got the Hermit. So what I'm seeing here is that you're learning about that balance as far as how much time to spend alone, how much time to dedicate to your relationship. And so, you know, that's something that it takes time, because you can easily, it's so easy to get into like, oh, I'm just being by myself right now. I don't want to really, you know, I'm working, or I'm busy, or I don't feel like it. And then, you know, needing to connect with your person. So you're getting that balance between your alone time and your time to connect with your person. And for your outcome, you've got 2 of Wands. Okay, so I see you planning. I see this going back to that quality time where there are plans being made to spend time together. There are plans being made, and this could also relate to that, because for people around you, you have 4 of Wands, which is the wedding card. There may be some other plans that are coming into fruition. And so I feel like the relationship is in a place where you're connecting and there are plans for more commitment. Okay, so yeah. All right, I'm gonna pull a card for money and career. All right, emotions. All right, your emotions are affecting your finances. Earn money doing something that you love, or dream job might be offered to you. So this goes back to that prosperity. I feel like the prosperity that you are experiencing in your career, or that is on the horizon for you in your career, is going to have a very positive impact on you emotionally. But just remember that in the process of manifestation, those positive emotions need to come first. And then what will happen is your world, the things around you, the situations around you will start to align with what you're feeling. So, you know, I had to remind myself of that the other day. It's like, wait a minute, let me get my mind right. And then other things will come into alignment. It's like that, where you have to think positive thoughts about yourself. And I love that saying by Lucille Ball. She said, you really got to love yourself to get anything done in this world. And it's so true. Because, and I see that with you, Aries, where somebody might be in your ear telling you that you're not capable of something. Someone may be suggesting to you that there's something that you can't go for. Don't listen to that, because that is some utter nonsense. Okay? And what will happen is when people tell you things like that, you start to believe it. And sometimes it only takes a little, you know, it could just be their body language. Like you say something that's exciting, or that you're excited about, or that you've got going, and they're like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? That's all it takes sometimes, right? And you're like, wait a minute. And yeah, so don't let things get to you like that, because your emotions really do drive your level of manifestation. And the thing is that with all these pentacles, with all of this greatness that's in alignment for you right now, you have so much coming to you. So there is nothing that anybody can say to bring you down. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Okay? All right, I'm going to pull a couple cards for, okay, yep. Conflict. Ooh. I love this. Okay. So for the conflict, you've got Ten of Swords, and that's that energy where it's like, I'm done. Why am I here? What are we doing? You know, it's like when you're like, universe, what in the world? You're looking at the universe like, really? You gonna do me like that? And yeah, it can get like that sometimes. But I want you to understand that is a mental state. And it may be based on things that have happened in the past, but that is in the past. Your present right now is very, very positive. It's very beautiful. So remember that Temperance card, seeing things from an objective point of view, is your power. So tap into that, kind of snap yourself back into reality, and your reality is beautiful. Okay? So don't give way to anything that somebody else might be saying that has put a damper on your plans or anything. You keep moving forward. For your lesson, you got Six of Swords. This is about transition. So this is about being comfortable with change, accepting change, and knowing that no matter what, you are going to a beautiful place. And you already are in a beautiful place, but things are just getting better and better and better because you're learning more lessons, you're gaining strength, you're gaining wisdom, you're healing. And so everything that's on the horizon is going to help you to increase your strength and increase your wisdom. Okay, so it's just a matter of trusting that. And you remember what I said about manifestation. Well, that's why for the outcome, you got the Magician card, which is all about your manifestation and you understanding that you are in control of what you manifest. Okay, the reality that you create, let it be a beautiful one. Okay, so those thoughts that are going through your mind, that you're contemplating, that you're thinking about it, those things that you're thinking about, let them be beautiful things, and you will manifest beautiful things. So this Magician card is coming to you for your finances to let you know that you are in control and you have everything. It's like you have all the ingredients to make a beautiful recipe. Okay, and it is going to be good. Just trust that. Just trust that. Okay, and I'm going to close with a spirit animal card. I love these cards. All right. Oh, you've got the fox. Yes, intuitive, observant, and intellectual. That's you, Aries, right? That's you. You are observant. You're sharp. I love me some Aries energy. Okay, let me show you the card. Okay, so you're being guided to look beyond the shadow side of any relationship. And I feel like that with that quality time, because I feel like there might be some frustration there with with your partnership, or this could be referring also to your relationship with your finances. Okay, so tap into that Temperance energy where you can see the positive aspect of whatever is going on. You have that ability right now. Okay. Yeah, so look beyond the shadow side of any relationship. Look beyond the negativity. Open your eyes, mind, and heart to the limitless. Let me say that again. Open your eyes, mind, and heart to the limitless opportunities around you. Isn't that what I was just saying? Because you have so much, but you might not be seeing it, because that's how things are. When we're in, as I say, a bad way, like in a bad mood, or when you've let somebody's words get to you or whatever, which may be intentional and may not be intentional. You know what I'm saying? But I will say that, a lot of people hate on Aries energy because y'all have y'all have this undeniable fire that a lot of people want. And when they see that spark in you, they're like, I want that. And so sometimes they'll say things that are just a little bit snide or a little bit, they throw shade. Don't let them throw that shade at you. Reflect it right back at them. And you keep on moving. You keep on walking and building. You keep building everything that you have that you're building right now, because it's beautiful. You're building beautiful things. You're creating beautiful things, Aries. So keep doing that. Okay? All right, Aries, I hope that this reading was helpful to you. And please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I wish you peace, joy, and many blessings. Take care.